is 30-year-old Carrie. She fell in love with 63-year-old Randy. Carrie admits that initially she used Randy for his money.
Randy and I met on Tinder. My first intention was to basically milk him dry and peace out.
But her feelings towards Randy developed over time.
I felt sorry that I was kind of neglecting him and his feelings.
However, some people in her life are still unsure that she really has good intentions.
People typically assume that I'm a gold digger.
Does this guy just want some young, hot girl who's vulnerable?
Where are you on your budget?
I blew it again.
Have you been shopping lately? I know that answer.
Almost
That's
every day.
She normally spends money on clothes.
My name is Carrie and I'm 30 years old.
I'm Randy, I'm 63 years old.
And we have a 33-year age gap. I'm a stay-at-home girlfriend and I just started an OnlyFans.
I do sales. I've been doing sales for 30 years.
Randy,
Yeah, babe.
you wanna help me pack for Coachella?
Oh, good idea.
So here is the pink translucent bra. You like that? That's a thong, oh my goodness.
You will be definitely noticed in that. In the beginning of our relationship, she would go over her budget thousands of dollars. And finally, we had to have a come to Jesus meeting. I don't even know she's over her budget until she calls me and says, my Amex isn't working. And I said, okay, well, you can have it, but that's it. And then normally, like 2 days later, she was like, well, you know, I need this.
Randy and I met on Tinder in 2019. I just swiped up to the age. I just made it go the whole way up. What attracted me to him was probably he went on vacation a lot. I actually thought that it was going to be more of a business transaction. My first intentions when I met Randy was to basically milk him dry. I wanted to get from him what I could and peace out.
Every once in a while, I would get a message, hey, can you do me a favor and help me out? Because, you know, I'm low on money.
After a while of him doing that, I just disappeared one day. I didn't message him for, months.
Yeah.
I said, you know what, I'm going to change my life. I'm going to do the right thing. I'm going to work a job. So I was walking to work. I didn't have a car. After I disappeared for a while, he messaged me out of concern because he hadn't heard from me.
I said, look, I'll buy you a car. I said, so this way you can get back and forth to work because I don't want you walking at nighttime. She worked graveyard shift. So I ended up buying her a BMW.
I am so grateful that he's given me the car. Thank you. After a year of talking, I decided to meet him in person because my life was getting a little bit better because of him. He was helping me out long distance, and I felt sorry that I was kind of neglecting him and his feelings when he was doing so much for me.
When I first met her, I was like, wow, she's hot.
I had never been with an older man before, so I didn't know if he was safe.
Yeah, she always thought I was gonna kill her.
I realized that I had feelings for Randy when he sat me down one day and said, make a list of all your problems and we'll check them off one by one. And probably a week later, he said to me, if you give me a year, I'll change your life.
So babe, you gonna make that breakfast casserole?
Yeah, we had it before, I liked it. We've gone to a restaurant before and he has gone to the restroom and I'm sitting there and they'll ask me what my dad wants to drink. And normally I just go with it. Sometimes I'll correct them. I don't like to embarrass people. So I let it go and then give an awkward kiss.
After the meal. She'll be like, this is what my dad wants.
Yeah. People typically assume that I'm a gold digger or I have daddy issues. People stare. Sometimes I catch them pointing. I've seen them make fun of us, or me especially.
I don't think Carrie's using me for my money because I've seen a change in the way she treats me. In the beginning, yes, but in the last 2 or 3 years, no. Nope, not at all. She really cares. She wants to make sure that I take my medicine because I got a high blood pressure.
I'm not using Randy for his money anymore. At the beginning, of course, I had a different mindset, but when you fall in love with somebody, then you appreciate them for what they are and not what they have. The online judgment has been, I guess, difficult for me more than it has him. A lot of the comments that people have said are, he's going to die in the next couple of years. I'm dating my grandpa.
I thought you said father, not grandpa.
I'm sorry.
I have two boys that are they're younger than Carrie, and both of them actually thought, wow, Dad, she's hot as shit. They get along with her very well. And they were like, you know, I got to give you kudos. You're doing great.
Initially, my friends were surprised. So my friend Sabrina is going to come over in a little bit. She hasn't been that supportive.
I'm Sabrina. I've been Carrie's friend since we were about 16 years old. We went to high school together. When Carrie first told me about Randy, I definitely was thinking, what is she doing with an older man? What is she benefiting from this? Is this going to be a fling? Is she going to get hurt? Is this even safe for her to do?
Carrie, how are you?
How are you?
It's been so long.
Oh my Lord.
Thanks for coming.
Oh, of course. Thanks for having me.
So what concerns did you initially have about the relationship?
You guys dating? I'd say from your standpoint, I was like, what is she getting from this? Why is she doing this? Is it just a phase? I don't know. I didn't want you to get hurt, but I also didn't want you to be using someone. So really just worried about what your intention was, to be completely honest. You're not the type to settle down. So I was like, what is she doing?
What do you think about the age gap? Were you worried?
I was a little worried about, does this guy just want a showpiece? Is he just trying to find some young, hot girl who's vulnerable to take advantage of? Not even mentally, but sexually, to be completely honest. Did you just want a little piece type of thing? Like, yeah. But, I mean, clearly you're a great guy. Again, make her extremely happy. So I see that this is something real. I truthfully never thought she was gonna find someone that treats her so well. And I am so appreciative that you have helped her mentally, physically, honestly, everything under the sun you've given her. Her happiness now is truthfully, in my opinion, contributed to you and what you've done for her.
I really appreciate that.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yes, I see you honestly as like a brother-in-law. What makes you love Carrie? What gets you going with her? What do you see in her that satisfies you and what you need? Shut the fuck up. I mean, I honestly wasn't going sexual, but I see that's what you're doing.
We put in the work every day to make each other happy.
To the haters.
I like the attention, baby!
And I have it, and she comes home with me every night.